Today on Good Morning Arizona, the evacuations continue for dozens of people as the Gladiator wildfire rages on. We'll show you how the situation looks this hour.
Also, firefighters here in the valley had their hands full this morning after a blaze sparks up at a Tempe apartment complex.
And a senior class prank goes a little too far. Why some Valley students were in danger of missing their graduation. It's all straight ahead right now, right here on Good Morning Arizona. Thanks for waking up with us,
Absolutely, everybody.
I'm Tess Raffles.
I'm Ryan O'Donnell. Hope you're having a good one here. Good start to the weekend here. I'll tell you what, I know that the winds are causing problems for the wildfires, but I thoroughly enjoyed it yesterday.
You like the winds?
Because it calmed everything down.
Oh, see, I thought it got the air so dusty. The drop in temperature is certainly nice, but the air just felt so awful.
You know, good point. It did drop a lot of flowers and leaves into the swimming pool. So, yeah, and that's my job to clean it. I get it.
That's why, see, then you shouldn't like it.
But I like the temperature drop.
He makes the kids do it. That's what he really meant to say. But I hope you've got your cup of coffee this morning. It is a beautiful start to the day. Those winds definitely calming our temperatures. And the good news for the firefighters is the winds have died down. Let's check into Brittany's ship before we get to the day's top stories and find out how the forecast is shaping up. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning, Britt.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We are doing well. You got the aqua memo, obviously. We're both wearing aqua.
Yes, it's aqua day. We got the memo on that. Let's take a look at how your day is going to break down. Temperatures are going to be on the warm side. For today, we will warm pretty close to the triple digits, but as we head into the next couple of days, it's going to get really hot. We're talking about temperatures upwards of 108 degrees. But the good news today, like you guys were mentioning earlier, for the firefighters, that the wind speeds are going to calm down a little bit today. So our red flag warnings have expired. And so we'll continue to see really warm temperatures, but the firefighters not dealing with the winds. We are going to be talking about new luxury rentals that are just opening here in Tempe. We'll have all the details on that coming up from San Marquez coming up in just a bit. So we'll send it back to you guys.
Well, more people are forced to leave their homes this morning because of that raging wildfire burning out of control in the Crown King area. The Gladiator fire has now charred some 14,000 acres. Last night, new evacuations called out for the smaller communities of Turkey Creek and Pine Flats, which was earlier in the morning. Crown King remains under evacuation. Several hundred people still out of their homes. Right now, the Gladiator fire is still just 10% contained, but this is the top priority in the nation. So over 600 firefighters there battling this thing. More reinforcements being called in this weekend, actually. And we'll check in with Crystal Cruz, who's up there this morning for a live report in just a little bit. We are also following two other major fires in our state. The Sunflower Fire burning south of Payson is now 33% contained, so progress made there. The now 16,000-acre fire is the largest in Arizona right now, but the good news is it hasn't been threatening any homes. There's no homes in this area. This has been burning since last weekend. Fire crews say one person did have to be taken to the hospital yesterday for a shoulder injury. What exactly started this wildfire? Still under investigation. Progress being made on the Bull Flat fire as well. That's near Sibique. This morning, it's about 50% contained. Flames have blackened more than 2,000 acres there. Fire officials believe this one was caused by lightning. And be sure to stick with 3TV for continuing coverage of the wildfires. We'll have updates on the air and, as always, on azfamily.com.
Well, new overnight, firefighters in the East Valley had a busy night after a fire broke out at a Tempe apartment complex. It happened on Apache near McClintock. Crews from Phoenix, Tempe, Mesa, and Chandler all called out to help fight this. The entire complex was evacuated. The fire contained in just one room on the second story. Now, the man living in that apartment was detained for a while. We're still trying to figure out why. Nobody got hurt and still no word on a cause. Well, this morning, police are investigating a shooting in Phoenix where one man has died. It happened near 44th Street and Wood last night. Officers were called out to an apartment complex on reports of a fight. Inside, police found a man who had been shot to death. Witnesses told officers several people were inside the apartment when an argument escalated and then somebody pulled out a gun. Police say it appears the victim knew the suspect. One person was airlifted to the hospital after a brawl broke out in Sun City last night. MCSO says 5 people were involved in the fight, and we're hearing the brawl might have involved golf clubs. The victim, who was taken by helicopter, suffered head injuries. Still no word if other people were hurt. 9 people were rushed to the hospital after several cars crashed on State Route 238. It happened yesterday afternoon in Maricopa. These pictures can show you the damage that was caused by this accident here. Several car parts all over the road. The roof on that blue car, as you see to your right there, had to be taken off in order to get the people out.
A Phoenix man behind bars this morning accused of forcing a teenage girl to be a prostitute. Detectives say Michael Cotham met the 17-year-old on the streets after she had run away from a foster shelter. Cotham allegedly put her to work as a prostitute along with 2 other women. The girl is now in CPS custody, and Cotham is facing 4 counts of child prostitution as well as charges of sexual conduct with a minor. A major drug bust in Chandler lands 40 people in jail. This happened near Arizona Avenue and Fry yesterday. Police say the find pretty surprising because this turned out to be a family affair. Investigators say Grace Valencia and her 8 sons had been selling heroin and cocaine out of their home for at least a year now. They even went so far as to smuggle it into state prisons.
The detectives realized that the Valencia Lara family is actually part of a larger organization that receives heroin and cocaine from Mexico and then distributes it to the local community here.
More than $1.7 million worth of drugs were confiscated.
A group of Santan Valley students in trouble this morning as a result of a senior class prank. Now take a look at this bus here. Police say some seniors at Postum Butte High School let the air out of the tires in the middle of the night as a senior prank. But school officials, well, they weren't laughing. It caused major delays for the district. The school principal gave the students a choice: come forward and you can still walk at graduation, or stay silent, face criminal charges, and get banned from graduation. We're told 6 seniors came forward. They'll be working off the cost through community service.
It's getting worse and worse, these senior pranks.
I remember senior pranks.
What was yours? Do you remember? I know it was such a long time ago.
You know what? We ended up just TPing the entire high school.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. I remember
Right.
Our senior class prank, they piled up the benches in the lunch area
Right.
to make a huge towering pyramid. And I don't know how they got
And
it
it
up
went
there.
all the way up in the middle?
It went past like 3 stories.
That's funny.
It was crazy. I don't even know how they got it down or got it up, but anyways, be careful, kids.
We're not saying do it. We're just saying what we did, which was probably
Very
wrong at the
exciting.
time, right?
Yeah, it was still wrong. We're
Still
just
wrong.
saying, yeah, don't go crazy. We've got a great show ahead for you this morning here, so we hope you stay with us.
Absolutely. Coming up here, we've got to look at the events coming up in the Valley, including how you can help a soldier by doing a simple push-up.
Also ahead in our 7 o'clock hour, we catch up with sports, including why the Coyotes have only one more chance to stay in the push for the Stanley Cup. Oh, it hasn't been looking good.
I know. Plus, he's a Disney Channel regular. Roshan Frigan from Shake It Up joins us this morning to talk about being on Dancing with the Stars and what he's doing in the Valley today.
And Brittany will be back with a full look at your weekend forecast. Definitely time to take a dip in the pool. We'll be right back, folks.
She bought hundreds of pens to promote her business. There's just one problem. Hardly any of the pens work, and she can't get her money back. Can 3 on Your Side get the pen-making company to write the Valley woman a refund? Monday at 5:30 on 3 TV.
Exclusive, the co-sleeping parents. First, their little boy was smothered. Then, a year later, their second baby. All because they slept with them. Watch the next Instant Edition.
Monday at 4 on 3 TV.
When you're diagnosed with cancer, it's natural to feel afraid. At Banner MD Anderson Cancer Center, you're not alone. Your personal cancer navigator will guide you every step of the way. You'll have a treatment team that collaborates on your case. And when you get your treatment plan using some of the most advanced cancer-fighting technology, you may find yourself feeling a new emotion. Hope. Banner MD Anderson Cancer Center. Choose the right cancer center, and fear becomes hope.
What's your dream?
My dream? To own my home. 2 kids and a ginormous slobbering dog.
A minivan.
Minivan?
Yes, a minivan. In the city.
Country. Burbs.
To find a cure. College.
My own business.
To retire tomorrow.
To retire today.
To leave my mark.
A flower shop.
Gosh, that's my dream.
You gotta hold on to your dream.
With both hands. Till your knuckles turn white.
Your dream is out there.
Go get it.
We'll protect it.
Protect your dreams at amfam.com.
American Family Insurance.
Damn. It's all over.
No! It's not over yet. Sofas that can take anything life throws at them.
Dude, you don't understand. This is my dad's car. Look at the car. My dad's gonna kill me, dude.
The security of a 2012 IIHS top safety pick, the Volkswagen Passat. That's the power of German engineering.
During the Memorial Day event, lease the 2012 Passat for $209 a month.
Visit VWDealer.com today.
Today's weather forecast is brought to you by Verizon 4G LTE, America's fastest 4G network.
Welcome back, everybody. Under the Arizona sun, it's important to get your skin checked, and today you get a chance to do that for free. The Virginia G. Piper Cancer Center at Scottsdale Healthcare is offering free skin cancer screenings from 8:30 this morning till 11:30 this morning. Last year, more than 400 Valley residents participated in the event, and over half of those screened were found to be at risk. A chance to show off your guns today in the name of charity. A number of local businesses are coming together for the Push-Ups for Charity Challenge. The goal is to do as many push-ups as you can with donations of as little as 50 cents per push-up. Proceeds benefit the Boot Campaign, which works in recovering soldiers. Push-Ups for Charity kicks off at 9 o'clock today, again at numerous Valley locations like Play at Ease Indoor Sports in Scottsdale and Body Envy Fitness in Chandler.
Speaking of our soldiers, today is Armed Forces Day, and the Madison Meadows retirement community got an early start on the celebration yesterday by displaying a Wall of Honor dedication. They also had an ROTC presentation of colors. Armed Forces Day celebrates and remembers those who have fought and continuously fight for our freedom and our country. And in honor of the day, Big Surf Water Park in Tempe is granting all active and retired military members free admission today. For everyone else, meanwhile, you can get 50% off of admission for donating 3 non-perishable food items. So among the many things happening across the valley today. It is 7:12 right now, and you know what? A perfect thing to do today, maybe just take a dip in a pool. Brittany is live this morning in Tempe to show us some new condos that are coming up, and also a great event that's happening out there a little later on this morning. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning, and it's going to be a lot of fun out here at the San Marquis. Take a look behind me. The pool is going here, and it looks so good to look at, especially because we know it's going to be so warm. It'll be a warm start to your morning. Right now, I want to bring in Dale Phillips. He is the president of Mark Taylor. How are you today?
Good morning. How are you today? Welcome.
Doing good,
thank you.
Thank
for coming out to San Marquis.
Nice. Congratulations on the new condos out here on Tempe, right off of Baseline, in between Rural and Mill Avenue.
Correct.
Tell us what kind of event you're going to have today.
Well, today we are doing the Mark Taylor Slam Dunk Showdown with NBA All-Star Cedric Ceballos.
All right, that's going to be fun. I'm sure a lot of people are going to come out for that. Starts at 8, goes until what time?
10 o'clock. We got a lot of families coming out. We're also launching our employee health and fitness program, telling everybody to get their fit together.
All right, they're fit to, okay, I like that. All right, let's go and get a look at your weather. Very cool. Nice play on words there. We are going to see temperatures today warming into the high 90s. It is going to be a very warm day out. For folks throughout the valley, 70 degrees right now at Sky Harbor. Winds out of the east at 6 miles per hour. Humidity is at 23%, and then across the valley, we're at 68 degrees in Surprise, 70 in Litchfield Park, 73 in Buckeye, mid-70s in Glendale. Temperatures in downtown Phoenix at 74, and right here in Tempe, 70 degrees. Satellite radar shot shows high pressure is going to stay in control. The great thing is that we're not dealing with those windy conditions we saw yesterday. Red flag warning has expired, and we are going to see light to moderate winds, especially in the Crown King area where we're still battling the Gladiator fire. Temperatures ranging between the high 70s and low 80s in that region today. And then our highs around the state definitely above average for us, and temperatures will continue to climb as we head into the next couple of days. But your highs in Yuma at 99 today, 100 degrees in Lake Havasu, 84 in Kingman, 72 in Flagstaff. Temperatures warming into the low 90s in Tucson and 76 in Show Low. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. Big warm up on the way, especially by Monday. 108 degrees, the warmest temperatures in the forecast for the next week. That will happen on Monday, 106 by your Tuesday. But your weekend looks pretty good, 99 today and 104 on your Sunday. Back out here live at San Marquis. Brand new condos opening up today. come on out for their big showdown shootout, or their showdown slam dunk contest. You'll have a good time, especially if you're a big fan of Seth Zabalos. He will be out here as early as our next segment. We'll be talking to him. But if you come out, come right around 8 o'clock until 10 a.m. and you'll get a chance to hang out and play basketball with him. So we'll have more details on what you can expect on that coming up in just a bit.
Good morning, everybody. Tyler Baldwin here. Let's get to the highlights. The D-backs in Kansas City. We'll show you how they got their win last night. Miguel Montero with an RBI double in the top of the first. D-backs out to a 1-0 lead. A lead they're not going to keep for very long. Billy Butler has been very good for the Kansas City Royals. That's a solo shot in the third. It makes it 3-1. The Royals now with the lead. Chris Young, though, he is back from the 15-day DL, and the D-backs have been missing this bat. That is a 2-run double. Gives the D-backs the much-needed lead because J.J. Putz would come in and shut this thing down. D-backs able to win this one 6-4. The Kings, they do not look like an 8th seed. The Coyotes now need to win 4 straight if they want to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. They're down to 3-0 in the Western Conference Finals. They will try and avoid the sweep in Game 4 Sunday.
We need more people making plays at critical times, and if you see a lot of our execution, some of the execution starts in the D zone or neutral zone to get you to the offensive zone, whether the speed has gone up. We can't get to that level, or whatever the reason be. We're not generating enough and not getting enough sustained stuff in the offensive zone to feel like we have a hard push on.
Arizona State, the defending national champ, looking for their 3rd title since 2008. Hillary Bonk on the mound for the Devils, showing off her good reaction time there. Bottom of the second, Amber Freeman. Yahtzee, that's a solo shot. The Sun Devils, they got a 1-0 lead. Let's go to the bottom of the 3rd. Elizabeth Camparucio, an RBI double. That'll score the talented Caitlin Boyd and Alex Johnson. The Devils take a commanding 3-0 lead. Haley Steele, she would step up to the plate, and that was going over the wall. A 3-run bomb that sends Long Island packing in the regional tournament. The Devils win this one 9-0. Afterwards, we caught up with Amber Freeman.
I was really excited. This is as you said, this is my first postseason, and in the box right now, I just feel very calm, and mentally I'm clear, and that's when I know I'm at my best. So I'm seeing the ball really well right now.
All right, you guys have a great day.
Thank you very much, Tyler. Still much more to come here on Good Morning Arizona.
Yes, excited about this next segment. Your kids probably know him from the Disney Channel. It's that big show, Shake It Up, where Sean Fegan is in the house this morning talking about his recent time on Dancing with the Stars and where you can find him in the Valley today. We'll be right back.
Well then. So it's between this or the Honda Civic next door?
Okay, done. This one.
They say the Civic is the best-selling car in its class.
It's possible.
It also has this cool Econ button that helps maximize fuel efficiency.
Oh yeah, this car has a lot of buttons. You got a defrost button, radio button, cruise control button, window button, wiper button, trunk button, super button, buttons inside of buttons, buttons controlling other buttons.
We're just interested in the Econ button.
That's one button. This is a car with many buttons.
The Civic from Honda. 39 mpg highway and a way to help you make the most of it. Only a Honda is a Honda.
Hey, you're early. I thought you had a flat tire.
I did, but AAA fixed it like that.
Oh, I would have waited to start. I thought your car battery died. It did. I called AAA. They replaced it like that.
Hey, man.
Hey, you made it. I thought your car battery was kaput.
It was. Then AAA came over to the house, put a new one in, just like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Getting you on the go faster. Just one of the many benefits of AAA.
Hey, let's grab some lunch and maybe a pedicure.
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't. I'm on my way down to Big O to get some new tires for my van. Nice!
Okay, nobody gets that excited about tires. Unless you're saving $50 on any purchase at Big O. Download the coupon at BigOTires.com and use it to save $50 on any purchase of $199 or more. Right now at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
For sheds and garages with strong features, turn to the Tough Shed family of buildings. Classic designs with legendary rugged features. Innovative new buildings like the Pro Studio and the Pro Sports Edition. Add a Tough Shed building to your backyard. For a limited time, save up to $500 on sheds and up to $2,000 on garages. Tough Shed, still crushing the competition after all these years. 2 factory direct locations in Phoenix to serve you. Call 1-800-BUY-TOUGH with the store nearest you and visit us online at toughshed.com.
So, your seat good? Get the mirrors all adjusted so you can see everything okay? Just stay off the freeways, all right? I don't want you going out on those yet. Just leave your phone in your purse. I don't want you texting, okay?
Daddy, okay?
Okay. There you go. Be careful. We knew this day was coming. That's why we bought a Subaru.
Right now, lease the 2012 Subaru Legacy for $199 per month for 36 months.
And he sure got the moves. And he's here with us this morning, Rashawn Fagan, one of the stars of Disney's Shake It Up. And as you just saw, Rashawn also competed on this season's Dancing with the Stars. And guess what? He's here with us this morning because you're doing a couple events. Thanks for being here, first of all.
Thank you.
Can I just squeeze your cheeks? You're so cute.
Thank you.
He's 20, but I feel you have this baby face.
That's what I'm rolling with until I can't anymore.
Very good. You're here for a couple events. I want to make sure people know where they can catch you first off today before we get to and what you're doing right now.
Absolutely.
11 a.m. first up?
11 a.m. This is the Salvation Army grand opening of the Ray and Jones Croc Corps Community Center. I'm doing a performance and I'm doing a meet and greet, meeting fans. It's going to be a lot of fun, so everybody should definitely come out at 11 o'clock.
That's awesome. And then tonight, you're actually doing a fun family event over at the Wigwam Resort.
Exactly. That's going to be like a Shake It Up dance party. It's going to be crazy. That's at 6:30, Wigwam Resorts. Just fun this whole day, and that's what I'm here to do.
What are you up to these days? Because you're on hiatus right now from the Disney show, right?
Exactly. Doing my music. I'm real serious about my music. Dancing with the Stars was incredible. Best experience of my life so far. So I'm taking this music thing to the next level and recording and doing so much for this summer.
Acting, dancing, singing. If you want to just, you obviously want to focus, you said, on your music career. Is that the next
Well, at this point, until, you know, I get back on my show and then I start doing films and stuff down the line. But music at this moment in my life is real serious.
I think a lot of folks are watching right now. We have a lot of kids also watching because we are Arizona's family.
Yeah.
And you got, I know you were in Camp Rock too.
Yes.
What's your advice to kids who want to get into the business? Because it's tough.
Yeah, I think the main objective is just sticking to it, you know. It gets real distracting with everything else in life, but if you really want to do something, you just got to give it your all and stick to it.
And then did you get your dance moves from mom or dad?
I think, look at my parents are over there actually. I think it's a combo of both, you know. My mom was doing some grooving on Soul Train back in the day.
Was she?
Yeah, and my dad, he busts a move every time he can. I'm a witness of how he busts a move on the dance floor. It's pretty dangerous.
So you were destined to do this and to even be on Dancing with the Stars?
It's very much so destined, yeah.
Your partner was Chelsea. We're seeing some of the video. How was that whole experience?
It was crazy, you know, just coming into that world of being a professional dancer and learning a dance in less than a week. It's mind-blowing to know that it's possible. And it does happen. And it was so much fun, so I'm just blessed and thankful to be a part of that.
People don't realize you guys put in so many hours of training and practicing.
If they knew, I think it would just... Oh man, I don't know what it would do. they would have a whole nother understanding of the whole competition. It really is a lot of work.
Did it make you change your idea of the true ballroom dancer because you were doing a lot of different things, not so much ballroom training?
I do show a whole new respect for ballroom dancers, and eating is now a new big thing in my life. I'm realizing that when you don't eat, you are not human. You will pass out. I've been close to it. I am very much so taking food a little more serious now.
Now, I've learned that Rashawn is half Filipino. His mother is Filipino. My peeps, of course.
Yeah.
And you love Filipino food.
That's right. I love Filipino food. Chicken adobo, pancit, lumpia. Actually, it's early, and I can handle some of that right now.
I love it. Well, let's remind folks, again, 2 events today. First up, 11 o'clock at the Salvation Army, their grand opening for the Phoenix South Mountain location community center. And then tonight, so are you going to be like dancing with some of the kids out here and the adults too?
Totally. Dancing with adults, kids, and, you know, just shaking Phoenix up.
I love it. Well, you're shaking it up here on Good Morning Arizona. Can you, like, just show me a quick move, please?
I mean, I could do
Come
like
on. We got to do something.
Just since it's, you know, such a happy moment, you just got to do like a Michael Jackson. Woo! That's it.
Even better.
That's all I got for you.
Rashawn, thanks for coming on the show this morning. You were so much fun. And again, we'll put all the information on azfamily.com if you'd like to catch up with this young star.
Come on down.
Throughout the day.
Awesome.
Stay with us, folks. Much more still ahead here on Good Morning Arizona. We'll have the very latest on that Gladiator fire burning out of control near Crown King. A live report from the scene. Plus, the commercial space rocket that was supposed to make history today. This morning, though, the launch scrubbed. We'll tell you why when we come back.
Be sure to watch AAA Presents High Roads with Dan Davis as we travel across Arizona and the world. From Kingman to Coblentz, we've got it covered Sunday afternoons at 4:30.
What health insurance do I need?
To cover me and my kids.
I'm covering myself for the first time.
I don't know what I need. I'm over 65. I'm usually healthy.
What if I'm in between jobs? What will it cost? What will I get?
Where do I start?
Every day, thousands of people turn to Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona for answers. Questions are good. Answers are better. Ask Blue. To find out more, call Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona at the number on your screen or go online.
Some people like the 2012 Kia Sorento because of its class-leading miles per gallon. Some people like that it's a 2012 top safety pick. And Consumers Digest likes it because it's a best buy. Introducing the 2012 Kia Sorento. What's not to like? Get the Sorento today and find out for yourself why it's a best buy.
My expertise is phones.
And I'm satellite.
But ever since things slowed down, well, we're rocking the citrus.
Since more people bundle with Cox than with phone and satellite providers combined, the competition's got some time on their hands.
They're called cherry pickers, but they work for pretty much any fruit, except strawberries.
Get the bundle with America's fastest internet as rated by PCMag.com, digital telephone, and Cox TV, just $25 each a month. Plus free premium channels.
Would you like DSL with that?
Call, click, or come by today.
Remembering our heroes today and every day. The Ashley Furniture Home Store's Memorial Day event is on now. For a limited time, take up to 20% off or get interest-free financing for up to 5 years. Only at your Ashley Furniture Home Store, the #1 name in furniture.
Look at that guy. He thinks he's gonna get this job. I have an MBA. I have nicer hair. I am a winner.
David?
What could he possibly have that I don't have? Oh, he has breakfast. I am such a loser.
Get that morning edge with McDonald's Sausage McMuffin with Egg Sandwich. It's toasty, delicious, and 2 for just $3.33.
He's good.
Exclusive Arnold's first interview since the Love Child scandal. Next ET.
Monday night at 6:30.
I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal. Your love falls down on me.
Good morning, Arizona. Thanks for staying with us. It is now just about 7:30 on your Saturday.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good one here. A nice start to the morning. In fact, a lot cooler outside than I was expecting when I got up this morning.
Yeah, well, with those winds, they definitely brought our temperatures down. Let's check in with Brittany real quickly to find out how your forecast is shaping up for this weekend. At least the winds have definitely died down, Brittany.
True.
Yeah, they have, and our temperatures are going to stay in the high 90s versus warming into the triple digits like we will do over the next couple of days. So a cooler air came in, kicked up our winds, going to help drop our temperatures. And then take a look at your 3-day forecast. We're in the clear for today with the triple digits. We will warm and see a high of 99. But as we head into the rest of your weekend, we can just show you that 3-day forecast. 104 degrees will be the high on Sunday. by your Monday. Take a look at that, 108 degrees. We could see an excessive heat warning issued. We haven't seen one issued just yet, but that could change because temperatures are going to be very hot. If you take a look behind me, we're live here at the new luxury apartment San Marquis. Who is that face right there? You see, that's Seth Zavala, so we'll be talking to him coming up in just a bit. Oh, almost. We got to get you your coffee.
More people were forced to leave their homes this morning, all because of a raging wildfire burning out of control near Crown King. The Gladiator fire has charred 14,000 acres. Now, last night, there were new evacuation orders called out for the small town communities of Pine Flats and Turkey Creek. Crown King remains under evacuation. Now, Crystal Cruz joins us live this morning with the latest of the Gladiator fire. Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning to you, Ryan. I can tell you the weather out here is a little chilly and not a lot of wind, and the temperature is very cool. And I want to bring in Jerry Perry, a spokesperson with the Gladiator fire, and let's talk about how the weather is going to play a role in battling the fire today.
Yesterday, as you're aware, we had very high winds. We had a red flag warning. Today, the weatherman is forecasting much more favorable weather, lower winds, very manageable winds. And that's going to allow our fire crews to do what we call direct attack on the fire. They'll be working directly on the fringes of the fire, building fire line and preparing areas as contingencies in case we need to do something more different in case the fire is able to get away from us.
So this weather is actually a good thing for fighting fires, right?
Absolutely. We have a window of opportunity over the next 36 hours before the next weather event comes in to make a lot of progress, and a lot is going on today to deal with that.
Let's talk about evacuations. What can you tell us so far?
There have been 3 communities evacuated. Crown King, of course, was evacuated early on in the fire. That's where the fire began. Yesterday, Pine Flat and Turkey Creek, which are real small communities on the northern end of the fire, were evacuated. And our crews are making preparations there in case the fire is able to get up that far to defend those structures.
Okay. And containment, are we still at 10%, and what are we looking towards in the future today?
The fire is estimated to be about 14,000 acres. There are about 880 firefighters here assigned to the fire. Of course, that number is fairly dynamic because people are arriving every day as we need them. We look for a very good day of work today, and we should be in a much better position by the end of today.
Great, thank you so much. Jerry Perry, spokesperson out here with the Gladiator fire. We are just a few feet from base camp, and we've already seen a bunch of people heading out towards the fire to battle it today. Tess and Ryan?
Absolutely, Crystal. Yeah, take advantage of today with the winds not being much of an issue.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
The family of a Marine shot and killed by Scottsdale police in January says officers did not have the right or have to use deadly force. So now they've taken the first step towards filing a $5 million lawsuit. Police accused 25-year-old Jason Prostrollo of being drunk, starting trouble at a friend's house, and then pulling a knife on a cab driver, ultimately threatening officers with a pool cue. Lieutenant Ron Bain said he felt he had no choice but to shoot him. Officers said they deployed a police dog, but that didn't work. Postrollo's family believes police could have used other ways to get the situation under control.
There seems to be a mentality that lethal force is an early option. To have his life interrupted in this very violent way, I can't begin to tell you the void that it leaves behind. And there's nothing that can fill it.
Scottsdale police have just completed their internal investigation of the case and have forwarded it to the county attorney for review. They won't make any conclusions before the review process is complete and just ask for patience from the public. A life cut short for a star high school athlete recruited to play football at an Arizona college. 18-year-old Anthony Vallejo collapsed while playing a pickup basketball game Thursday in San Diego. He was just 3 weeks away from graduating and was set to attend Arizona Western College in Yuma this this fall. No word yet on what led to his untimely death, but Vallejo's family says they weren't aware of any medical issues. A 6-year-old Arizona girl has died of complications from the flu. The state health department says the girl lived in Gila County, although they won't say what town she's from. The girl had some other health issues and died last Friday. So far, it's been a mild flu season, but the health department says it's not over yet, and cases are still showing up. The flu can still be an issue, actually, throughout the summer.
From the CNN News Desk this morning, the launch of the first private commercial space flight has been aborted. This is video from the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket at Cape Canaveral in Florida. That was supposed to take off this morning, but the launch was canceled at the last second because of a technical glitch. The rocket was supposed to connect with the International Space Station, deliver 1,000 pounds of non-essential cargo. Another attempt is scheduled for Tuesday. Facebook finally made its stock market debut on Wall Street, but it didn't have the opening a lot of people were hoping for. Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg rang NASDAQ's opening bell yesterday from the company's California headquarters. After an initial boost, Facebook shares stumbled and finished only pennies higher than its initial public offering. Other stocks took a big hit as well. All three indexes finished with their worst weekly losses of the year. Still no verdict in the corruption case against former presidential candidate John Edwards. The jury ended its first day of deliberations yesterday. Edwards is accused of using campaign funds to cover up his affair. He's charged with falsifying documents, taking illegal contributions, and conspiracy. If convicted, he faces up to 30 years in prison. The court is set to reconvene on Monday. For the first time in nearly 20 years, you will be able to see a total solar eclipse in Arizona. It's expected to happen tomorrow, and like you see right here in this video, the moon will move between the Earth and the sun, blocking the sun's light. The eclipse will start at around 5:30 in the evening, and then it'll start in Asia, and then it ends in the U.S. Cool. Look at those pictures, huh?
Cool.
Very cool to see that.
And we had the supermoon just a couple of weekends ago. So we are just seeing all the sorts of beauties in the sky. Hey, throughout the morning, we're chatting with you on Facebook and Twitter. You can find me on facebook.com/Twitter/Tess Raffles. And my Twitter account is just @Tess3TV.
You know what it kind of sounds like? It sounds like when we had all the pagers and the faxes. Remember when you used to give out that information? Oh, you could fax me at this, you could page me at this, you could text me at here.
No, that must have been in your day. I'm not that old.
Okay.
I'm actually older than him, but it's okay.
I know you are. That's the thing.
I
wasn't going to go there.
I have no problem.
All right. Well, coming up next here on Good Morning Arizona, it's President Obama versus Republican candidate Mitt Romney come this fall.
But find out why Obama's name might not be on the Arizona ballot. We'll explain.
Plus, it's animal time here on Good Morning Arizona. Grace Stafford from the Wildlife World Zoo joins us on set with an interesting new fella here. Oh, looks like we got a couple different guys to show and talk to you about.
It's a sale so big, one day isn't enough. The Sands Chevy 75th Diamond Anniversary Sale-a-thon. Every day in May, every vehicle on the lot. $75 down delivers. Drive a new Cruise, $13,995. Payments for $99 a month. Or a new Malibu, $15,999. Payments for $169 a month. $75 down does it. 75 years, 1 million customers and counting. That's Sands Chevy. Surprise in Glendale, where the valley meets value.
Today's forecast, blazing hot this morning, scorching hot this afternoon, mystifyingly hot tonight.
When it's hot and sweaty, the last thing you want is for your fountain drink to be hot and sweaty. All fountain drinks and frosters now come in a no-sweat cup. 79 cents, any size, every day. Only at Circle K. What else do you need?
Your American dream is out there. Go get it. Dreams don't come easy. So put on your work boots, fire up your laptop, pour yourself a cup of coffee, because there's going to be some late nights. American Family Insurance is your American dream insurance. We protect more than your home, your car, your business, your life. We protect your dream. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it.
American Family Insurance.
Would you let a family like this go thirsty? With your help, they don't need to.
Donations to our Hydrate Arizona campaign go directly to the Salvation Army's Heat and Hydration Project. The program provides water to those in Arizona who need it most, the elderly and homeless. Donating is easy.
Pick up a case of bottled water at any participating Safeway store and donate it at the register today. And attend our summer safety fair on Saturday, May 26th at the Safeway, located at 520 West Osborne in Phoenix.
Together, we can hydrate Arizona.
Hey, let's grab some lunch and maybe a pedicure.
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't. I'm on my way down to Big O to get some new tires for my van. Nice!
Okay, nobody gets that excited about tires. Unless you're saving $50 on any purchase at Big O. Download the coupon at BigOTires.com and use it to save $50 on any purchase of $199 or more. Right now at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Welcome back, everyone. It is 7:40 right now. President Barack Obama apparently may not be on the presidential ballot in Arizona. What are we talking about? Well, that's the word from the Secretary of State. Ken Bennett says he's not a birther and believes the president was in fact born in Hawaii. But because some Arizona voters have their doubts, he says he felt obligated to follow up. Now, in an interview this week with KFYI radio station, Bennett said he wants proof of the president's citizenship before putting his name on the Arizona ballot.
Can't say yes to that simple question, then it makes me wonder if we have to take it to another level.
Will you remove the president from the ballot? Will you exclude him from the ballot?
That's possible.
Now, Bennett says his question came as a result of constituents' concerns over the president's citizenship following Sheriff Joe Arpaio's investigation. We'll have to wait and see. 7:41 is the time right now. Brittany Ship out with some kids getting ready for a slam dunk contest. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning. I just had to take my sunglasses off. You know what? We started talking. I thought I was just kicking it and hanging out, and I forgot we have a TV show to do. We have Seth Sabalos with us this morning. How are you?
I'm just great.
I know, I saw you riding here on your motorcycle, got your pink on, living the life, huh?
Arizona, you can't beat it. That's what we do here.
That's right, and it's not going to be too bad out there weather-wise, but take a look behind us here. This is the place to be. People can come down right now and hang out with you for the next couple of hours.
That's right. I'll be goofing around shooting baskets with kids and adult kids, too, as well. San Marquis, the apartment buildings, Mark Taylor residency. Come on down. We got a lot of great stuff. There's going to be some dunkers here, dunk contest, three-point contest, horse, boot camp for those that want to get into shape. I mean, I know the sun is really beaming now, but it's not too late.
I know, summer season it's pretty much upon us right now, but we have a long summer, so that's okay. Are you going to be dunking? Are you going to be showing people how to dunk over there?
I don't know if I can dunk anymore, Brittany. No, but I will. I will try to do some things. You never know what might happen, you know.
Right.
Might bring out a blindfold or something, you know.
You just come on out and hang out. Let's go ahead and get a look at your weather. We are going to see temperatures today warming into the high 90s, 73 degrees outside right now. Winds out of the east at 6 miles per hour. Humidity is at 22%. And then a closer look across the valley. Temperatures mainly ranging in the 70s for today. Nice start to your Saturday. So yes, have time to get on down here to the San Marquis Luxury Apartments. It's free to hang out and participate in the Slam Dunk Showdown, and that's located right off of Baseline between Mill and Rural Avenue. 79 degrees in Glendale, 72 in Avondale. And then a closer look at our satellite radar shot. High pressure is in control. We are going to see that. We saw a cold front come in yesterday that kicked up our winds. It's going to help keep our temperatures in the high 90s. But then as we head into the next couple of days, we are going to warm into the triple digits. We might even see an excessive heat watch issue because Monday we're going to see temperatures at 108 degrees. Your highs around the state today at 100 in Lake Havasu, 98 in Bullhead City, 84 in Kingman, 89 in Globe, and temperatures in Flagstaff at 72 degrees. Take a look at that 7-day forecast. 99 for today, 104 on your Sunday. Plenty of sunshine throughout the entire weekend. Overnight lows dropping down into the 70s. So back out here live for the Slam Dunk Showdown with Seth Sabalos. You know, there's always some guys at home that's like, oh, I could dunk on set, so we got to have these people come out here and show them your skills.
And they're going to try to dunk on me today too, as well. Yeah. So, and there's also an opportunity for you to come down if you want a Mark Taylor apartment.
Right.
You get a chance to get a discount at Lifetime Fitness, and if you have Lifetime Fitness membership, you can get a discount here on a new apartment.
I like that cross promotion, so folks can come on out, San Marquis, and that's located right off of Baseline, in between Rural and Mill Avenue. Come say what's up to Cedric. And we're going to send it back to you guys in the studio. Ryan, are you one of those people that think you could probably dunk on set?
You know, it's funny you asked me that question. Gray and I are talking right here. Can we bring one of those little small trampolines and bounce over them, or is that breaking the rules?
They're trying to bring trampolines out here so they can bounce and make sure that they slam dunk it. I think you could bring it. Anything goes out here today. But he'll be out here until about 10 a.m.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Brittany. All right, as I mentioned, Grace Stafford here from the Wildlife World Zoo and Aquarium here, and you've got a couple of little guys here to share with us. This guy was singing just a few minutes ago.
This is a laughing kookaburra. We'll see if we can get her to sing during the segment, but we're going to Australia today, and this is a kookaburra, and on the countertop we have a bearded dragon, and you gonna sing for her? Can you sing?
There you go.
Come on, join in, Ryan. Roll your toy.
Does he have an off button?
I think that pretty much says it all, doesn't it? He's an idol right now.
That's funny. So these are the birds that you typically hear when you show up to the zoo. I hear a lot of the sounds and such.
Yes, we do.
Except we can usually walk away. Look, Coach, how do you make them stop? Maybe if we talk about this guy. Oh.
Wow.
There we go.
He's
and
offended.
just like that.
The bearded dragon is a friendly lizard from Australia. They look kind of menacing with these little spikes on his face, but they're actually very soft. And they'll inflate their cheek pouches to make themselves look bigger if a predator were to come by, but that's pretty much the limit of their hostility. They're really a very docile reptile.
Now, are these pets that, now obviously not that one, but is this a pet that you can actually have at home?
It is, and actually the bearded dragon is a species that I often recommend to that first-time family looking for that first-time pet. They're a lot less work than, say, a dog or a cat, but yet you can handle them. They're pretty hardy. They don't have sharp teeth like, say, a larger type of reptile. Very good option for that family looking for something to teach their kids the responsibility of taking care of pets.
Now, one thing when you look at pets is the size that they're going to get. Is this
He's
full
about
grown?
full size, yeah.
Okay.
And that's one of the favorable features as opposed to, say, an iguana that can be 4 or 5 feet long or more. So this is a very good animal for that type of thing and full size.
Okay. Anything people should be aware about? I mean, are these hurt at all? Or?
No, they don't. The one thing if there is a downside, you do have to feed them crickets, and some people are a little squeamish about feeding live crickets to predators or to animals. But other than that, they, again, low requirements as far as their habitat, just warm and dry and fresh greens. Really a good first-time pet for a lot of families for the right choice.
Since he's being quiet right now, what you want to tell a little history on the?
You know, the kookaburra is a laughing kookaburra. As you could tell, it kind of sounds like a human being laughing at some point. It's a sound effect that you hear a lot of times in old Hollywood movies. Even though the film might be set in Africa, this is a species from Australia. But because it's such a distinctive call, it's a sound effect that's been heard time and time again. So even if you've never seen a kookaburra before, chances are you've heard that call somewhere.
Looks like their head can turn 100.
They can. They're
degrees.
Predators. They're keen predators. This is actually a terrestrial species. There are some kingfishers that actually live more around water environments, but this animal will swoop down, pick up lizards and snakes, beat the snot out of them on a rock, and then eat them. Yeah,
and then
they're
chow
tough.
the insides.
For a little creature, they produce a loud sound, as you could tell, and they're tough little predators
I think that's
for
an
a small bird. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, wonderful, Gray. Appreciate it. All right, well, Gray is sticking around to answer your pet questions here, so pick up the phone here. Start dialing 602-207-3312. He also answers your questions on Facebook. We have a couple of those to share with you as well. Coming up after the break.
Baywatch babe Gina Lee Nolan joins us to talk about her struggles to diagnose her thyroid disease.
And then meet a mother-daughter fashion design team. They're replacing the skimpy with stylish.
Monday, 4:30 to 10 on 3TV.
On the next Dr. Oz, the Curvy Girl's Guide to Get Fit and Fabulous.
It all comes down to changing this appearance to that appearance.
Customized solutions to reshape your body.
Monday night at 8 on 3TV.
You sure you want to move that with us?
Wayne's been with me since college.
Huh?
She thinks I'm leaving this here. She's got another thing coming.
Hello, Wayne.
Go.
Keep your mobile Mini at your place as long as you need. When you're ready, we'll move it or store it.
Hey, let's grab some lunch and maybe a pedicure.
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't. I'm on my way down to Big O to get some new tires for my van. Nice! Yeah.
Okay, nobody gets that excited about tires. Unless you're saving $50 on any purchase at Big O. Download the coupon at bigotires.com and use it to save $50 on any purchase of $199 or more. Right now at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
The Capital One Cash Rewards Card gives you a 50% annual bonus. And who doesn't want 50% more cash? The baby. And then the baby bear said, I want 50% more cash in my bed. 50% more cash is good, right? What's that? You can spell.
The Capital One Cash Rewards Card. The card for people who want 50% more cash.
What's in your wallet? Ha ha.
The solid thunk of the door on the Jetta.
Thanks, mister.
Another example of Volkswagen quality. That's the power of German engineering.
During the Memorial Day event, lease the 2012 Jetta for $159 a month or get 0% APR.
Well, we're back here with Grace Stafford answering your pet training questions here. Who is our first caller this morning? Hi, Debbie.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I have a lab dog that's about 2 years old, and he's starting to get tartar buildup on his teeth. So I'd like to know, how do I go about brushing his teeth, and can I use regular toothpaste?
No, you probably want to invest in some toothpaste that's designed specifically for pets. You can also talk to your veterinarian. There may be some natural substances you can use as well. But the main thing you want to work about from a training standpoint is to just simply start working around the gums. Venti's taken off on me looking for the kookaburra. So, you know, you want to just reinforce him for allowing you to manipulate the gums, manipulate the lips, have your hands working around his face, and just kind of gently soothe those gums with your fingers for the time being. You can also get those little brushes that fit on the end of your finger that you can slowly start working the gums. It doesn't have to be a real hard abrasive action. You can just do that gentle motion to begin with, and over time you'll be able to work some of that out. You can also change some of his food. You might want to switch to a dry food, and that natural crunching will help remove some of that tartar as well.
And when you're done, what, reward them with a treat for sitting there?
Absolutely, yeah. You can obviously pet them and soothe them as you go along, but also you want to pay it off with something meaningful too. So, hey, Venti, come here, buddy. Thanks, bud. It's live TV. Thank you.
Yes. All right, thank you very much, Debbie, for your question.
Sure.
I'm sorry, are we taking another one? Nope. All right, we're going to go to some of those Facebook questions that I mentioned earlier. First person we have up is Deborah. Deborah asks, Gray here, I have a new lab puppy that lunges and bites down hard when he gets excited or does not get his way.
Yeah, and this is
How do we prevent this?
This is a young puppy, and a very common thing. You know, animals like dogs use their mouths to explore the world. They don't have fingers like we do, so that mouthing is very normal. The other thing that's going on is their teeth are probably very sore. Their gums may be sore because they're teething. So all of that combined means that they're going to use their mouths a lot more than we want. So you're going to use something like this Kong toy. Have it in your pocket. You can have different plush toys around with you. And whenever the dog comes towards you, get ready to put that thing in his mouth and occupy that mouth with something to do, something constructive to do other than your hand. Because a lot of times what happens is we reach to pet them and they grab for the hand because they're playing. They're not sure that this is not a play toy at this point in their life because they're very young. And as we know about puppies, their brains are scrambled. So you want to give them something constructive to do with that mouth until they realize, hey, hands are not for chewing, hands are for handing me stuff. And always carry that stuff on you, especially in those puppy years, because then you can distract them with things to do. You can toss it away from you, you can offer it right into their mouth, and it's a very constructive way to help them through that teething time.
All right. Thank you, Gray. All right, our next question is coming from Karen in Phoenix. She says, my 1-year-old small breed dog still has some potty troubles inside the crate. How do we train her to be calm inside for longer durations, right?
Really great question. You know, Venti is not a crate trained dog, and I brought a crate in today to demonstrate a couple of tips people can use to get started. Now, this crate, folks, is too small for him, but for training purposes, for demonstration purposes, it'll work just fine this morning. And notice I took the door off because I know this is a challenging behavior for him. So for right now, I'm just going to toss in some favorite food treat for him and ask him to go inside. And I'm going to pair it with the word inside as I do this, and you notice he's doing exactly what I want to do. He's sticking his head in, he's retrieving the favorite food item, and just practice this while you're watching 3 TV. At mealtime, you can use some of their dry kibble, and just make it fun to go inside. Eventually, you'll add the door, but you're not going to worry about closing that door. The last thing you want to do, Ryan, is take a dog, show them a crate, push them inside there, and lock the door and leave for hours. That's the worst thing you can do because you'll actually sensitize them to being inside that box. Our goal is to make being in the box the most fun place to be, which means we have to shift all of our reinforcement, all of our toys, our attention for being inside this box. Even when we come home, we want to remind them why they went in the box in the first place, whether it was 5 minutes ago or 5 hours ago. So the first thing you want to do is when you come home is you don't want to necessarily immediately rush to the crate and pay attention to them. You want to kind of go about your business, set down your keys, set down your jacket, that sort of thing. And as the dog is calm and quiet, then you want to reach back in here and you want to feed them at the back of the crate. Always feed your dog before you let them out of the crate.
Before you let them in.
And they'll remember why they went in the first place.
All right. Good advice. Thank you very much, Gray. If you have any questions for Gray, you can reach him there online, or you can even call the station here. He'll be back. You'll be back next Saturday?
2 weeks.
2 weeks from now. Wonderful. Gray, thank you very much.
Good to see you. Yeah.
All right, Tess, there you go.
All right.
All you need to know about training your pet to get into a crate.
All right, very good. Thank you very much, Ryan and Gray and Venti. Stay with us, folks. We are just getting warmed up here on Good Morning Arizona. Coming up in our 8 o'clock hour, we're talking superfoods, what you need to eat so you can look years younger and, of course, stay healthy. Plus, our jobs, did you know, of course, gives us vacation days. Apparently, we're not using them. You may be surprised at just how many vacation days go unused. Also, the Gladiator fire rages on this morning as more people are evacuated in surrounding communities. A live report from the scene straight ahead. And it is a beautiful Saturday out there. We'll check in with Brittany for your full forecast. 73 degrees right now and the wind's starting to die down.
In our family, everyone's a little different, so finding the perfect gift is hard. Then